What up, y'all? It's Mike back again, and today I'm doing one of my discography ranking series. And what prompted me to do this was hearing the incredible news that Metallica's landmark album, Master of Puppets, is getting the remastered deluxe edition treatment come November 10th. And that's my one of my all-time favorite albums ever in any genre. You know what I mean? So I will have that three-disc CD set. There's various other sets, the box set, which includes vinyls, a bunch of fucking interviews and live shows and cassette tapes, and my bank account is not looking too promising for that big ass set, but the three-disc set I will be acquiring. So yeah, man, I gave it away. The Metallica um discography ranking. You know what I mean? I really want to do this. Metallica is one of my all-time favorite bands. Um, diehard fan. So I'll get into how I got into Metallica. I basically got into Metallica around 1992. This is prior to me having collecting like cassettes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like way before that. I didn't start collecting till 1995. Um, so um, when I got in Metallica, it was 1992. The Black Album has already been out. That came out in 91. But fucking, I was just sitting down in my living room one day watching MTV, and I seen the video for Enter Sandman, and I was just like, "Yo, that's some dope shit, man." I just instantly liked it, and I would run around like walk around my house and singing, exit light. I remember that shit, man. Like watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first two movies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then Secret of the Ooze, and just run around my house singing Enter Sandman. I remember that shit, man, like it was yesterday. I was about what 7 years old then, and then my uncle showed me Ride the Lightning, Metallica's second studio album. He showed me Kill 'Em All and Master of Puppets and Justice for All, and I was just like, wow. That was around the time I started collecting, which was 1995. I got all those cassettes and fucking never looked back. Big Metallica fan through then. I have some gripes with Metallica, and we'll get to that. But yeah, one of my all-time favorite bands ever. So I wanted to do this. So this is worst to best type of deal, like all my other rankings are, and this should be on everyone's least favorite Metallica. You know what I mean? Album. It is basically no surprise here, but it's 2003's Saint Anger. Ah, this album is fucking atrocious. Don't like it whatsoever. It is absolutely terrible. Jason Newsted had left the band in around 1999, 2000, and they were looking for a bass player. Didn't even acquire one around the recordings of this. Bob Rock, their producer at the time, played bass on this album. Not Robert Trujillo of Suicidal Tendencies fame. He's actually in the booklet of this album, but he's not on it. You know what I mean? He came like before the release of this album. There he is right there, next to Kirk Hammett. But yeah, man, just bad album. The lyrics from James Hetfield is fucking atrocious. Um, frantic, tick, 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 tock. It's so fucking bad. Some kind of monster, not good at all. I like nothing on Invisible Kid is really fucking bad. Oof. Sweet Amber, just cringeworthy, ear fucking bleeding shit. It's not good at all, man. Dude, ugh, terrible fucking album. The sound of the record too is shit. Bob Rock had the brilliant idea of, let's take Metallica, you know, in the studio and like they just got together for the first time, like a garage band. And that drum sound on this record is fucking atrocious. It is so fucking bad. Ooh, uh, just a bad album. I got this in 2003. This is before downloading albums and stuff like that. I didn't know how to, well, not before, but for me, it was before I knew how to do that. I had no computer whatsoever. I didn't get a computer till 2009. Yes, I didn't care about the internet back then whatsoever. You know what I mean? When you got like living pussy and fucking, you're smoking weed all day, to your homies, you don't really care about, shit like that. But I didn't get it to '09, but yeah, man, I would just buy shit. I blind bought a lot of albums from like '98 when I started collecting physical CDs. You know what I mean? So like, I got the internet and stuff like that. But this album is just really fucking bad. It's just not good at all. There's not one positive thing I could say about this. I'm sorry. The Lars Ulrich's drum sound on here is fucking terrible. Sounds like he's banging on fucking trash cans. And I'll give Lars his due. To me, in my opinion, he's not a bad drummer like people fucking say he is. They base it off this, you know what I mean? Like, and they say he's a terrible fucking drummer. He is not. But on this album, it's bad. It's like he's banging on pots and fucking pans, trash cans, shitty fucking album. James Hetfield sounds like a fucking pussy on here, like saying anger around my neck. I don't know. You flush it out. You flush it out. It's terrible. I don't fucking like this album at all. It's a piece of fucking garbage. Shit. Terrible. Don't like it. Metallica, saying anger 2003. They were they were not getting along when this album was being recorded too. James was fucking went to rehab for a fucking year, came back. It was still all messy. It got all documented in the Some Kind of Monster documentary, which is amazing. I do really, really like that documentary. But this is bad. Very, very terrible album. Shit. Next, we got Reload 1997. Not even recorded to be a studio album. This was recorded with Load. Load was supposed to be a double disc. But for the most part, I'm not too crazy about this album. There's some bangers though. The Memory Remains. I fucking love that song. Devil's Dance. Fucking the riffing on that is great. I don't care what nobody says. That's a banger. The Unforgiven 2. I love that song. Yes. People hate it. I love it. Copy Diem Baby. No, I don't like that much. Trying to think. Fixer and Low Man's Lyric. So there's a handful of good songs, but I would say half of it is just garbage. You know what I mean? Like Bad Seed is atrocious. Um, Better Than You is bad. Not a fan of the Where the Wild Things Are or Slither, but there's a handful of good songs. Like I said, The Memory Remains, Devil's Dance, The Unforgiven 2 for me anyway. Um, Low Man's Lyric and Attitude, I would say my favorite shits on here. Other than that, not a fan of this at all. I remember getting this for Christmas. I remember that, man. 98, 97. I had it when it first came out. So I can't maybe it came out Christmas 97. I don't even know when this came out. I know it's 97, but I remember getting this when it was new. You know what I mean? I remember that. But it's just not a good album. That's supposed to be like blood and piss. something like that. From some artist, I forgot dude's name. It looks like fire, but it's actually not. It's like blood and urine. I wanna say. I remember that. Some like artist, but yeah, not too good. I never really revisit this, but the songs I named are fucking banging. I'm a big fan of The Memory Remains and Devil's Dance. Great shit for on that, but everything else not so good. Metallica, Reload, 1997. It could have been a lot better. Metallica with Load. Now I think this is like Blood and Semen. Yep, Blood and Semen. You can easily see the fucking cum right there. Um, this album is a lot better than Reload, I would say. I hate how they look. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? Fucking Cuban pimp suits with fucking. They used to rock eyeliner and cigars and shit. Wasn't a big fan of that look whatsoever. That logo's dope though. Really big fan of that logo. This album came out in 1996. Not fresh off, years after the Black Album. The Black Album came out in 1991, August of '91 to be exact. And what can I say? Some songs are absolutely incredible. Yes, I would say that. Um, Ain't My Bitch is dope. I'm a big fan of that. The House That Jack Built, fucking love that song. Until It Sleeps is amazing. Amazing. I fucking love that song. And I don't care what nobody says, man. Until It Sleeps is fucking great. That's such a good fucking song, man. So tear me open. Oh man, I love that song, man. I used to watch that video all the time. Crazy fucking weird video, but this song is incredible. I fucking love that song. King Nothing is a banger. Yes, I love King Nothing. Bleeding Me is great. Um, and the Outlaw Tone is incredible. That's the only songs I like on here. Two by Four is fucking horrendous. That was like this country vocal style that Hetfield was doing. I'm not a fan of that at all. Hero of the Day is just bland and boring. Um, Mama Said, I fucking hate that song. That is terrible. Um, ugh, bad. Poor Wasted Hate is just boring as fuck. But the songs that I named, I absolutely love. Like The House that Jack Built is really good. Until It Sleeps is really fucking good. Bleeding Me, The Outlaw Tone, just great songs. If they took those songs and put it with the good songs of Reload, you would have had a masterpiece of an album. Yes, because those songs that I like off these two, I like a lot. And if they were on one album, it would have been a classic in my opinion. Because they were making good songs around that 96, 97 era, but the shitty songs are really shitty, you know? And that's my thoughts on Load, man. 1996. Shout out to my boy Bill Wang. I know he's a big fan of this album. Um, I am for the songs that I liked. I really like those songs. Great fucking songs. But yeah, man. Metallica with Load, 1996. One of the albums that the first Metallica album that dropped when I was aware. You know what I mean? I was excited for that. I remember that. And as a kid, I was kind of let down, But yeah, man, what can you say? Next up, I have 2008. I want to say, yep, 2008, Death Magnetic by Metallica, the very first album that Robert Trujillo actually plays on. Produced by Rick Rubin, and I fucking love this album, man. Yes, man, I fucking love this album. A lot of people hate it, bitching about the sound. The sound sounds great to me. There's nothing wrong with it. It's too loud and shit like that. No, I love it. One tiny complaint. That's all I have. There's some songs should be shortened. You know, they should be shortened to make it more better. You know what I mean? But other than that, I just love this album. Um, Creepy, dark, grimy lyrics, man, on this shit. Like Cyanide. Love the lyrics on there. Cyanide is great. Suicide and Redemption. That's amazing. My Apocalypse, my favorite fucking song. Broken Beat and Scarred, great. Did It Never Comes is good. All Nightmare Long is so fucking good. Love it, man. That Was Just Your Life is banging. The End of the Line. This whole album's fucking great. I love Death Magnetic. I don't get the fucking hate. You know, that's the fucking Digipack joint, yo. Big fan of that. That's cool as fuck. The booklet, it's like the coffin, and it's like cut out on every panel. That's really dope. But yeah, man, Death Magnetic it rules, yo. A lot of people fucking hate it. I like it a lot, man. You know, I bumped this quite a bit in 2000. I got this like Christmas, no, either birthday or Christmas time. I got this. I want to say from my ex girlfriend. She bought it for me at the time. But yeah, man, this shit is just amazing. Amazing, man. It's great. Some songs should be shortened, like I said, but other than that, fantastic release. Shout out to Rick Rubin. He's basically a lazy motherfucker now, but when he was in his prime, he was in his prime, and this is a great album. Metallica Death Magnetic 2008. After Saint Anger, what a fucking, cure for the itch. And not only that, it's a great fucking album. Yeah, it's just really fucking good. I highly, highly recommend people that like, been sleeping on Metallica for years, check this shit out. It's great, man. Metallica Death Magnetic 2008. I'm kind of gonna cheat here. Like a lot of times, I don't add cover albums on discography rankings. I don't add live albums and stuff. But for this one, I will add a cover album because it's so fucking good. And that is Garage Inc. from Metallica, 1998. I think this album is fucking great. This album is very, very sentimental to me, and I'll get into it in a minute. But they have some great, great covers on here, man. The Sabracadabra cover from Black Sabbath off their 1973 album Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is fucking phenomenal. I think it's 74. They came out 74 came out in the States, I want to say, 73 in the UK. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, but amazing fucking album. And I mean, amazing fucking cover. I mean, pardon me. It's fucking good, man. That's a great cover. Turn a Page from Bob Seger. I like that cover. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good cover. Die Die My Darling from Misfits. Fucking perfect. Merciful Fate medley is amazing. I love that shit. Tuesday's Gone, the Leonard Skinner cover is fucking great. Astronomy, the Blue Oyster Cult cover is fantastic. Now let's get into why this album's sentimental to me. Not only did I bump the fuck out of it when it was released, I had it, but this album introduced me into two of my favorite bands, and that's Merciful Fate and Misfits. I never heard of them before this, and when I heard this album, it made me go back and check for Misfits. You know, check for Merciful Fate. The 80s Merciful Fate, the early 80s Merciful Fate is where it's at, man. Melissa, Don't Break the Oath, and Nuns Have No Fun EP, that's where the fuck it's at for me. Misfits, I love Danzig and Michael Graves era, but Danzig is where it's at. But this album was sentimental because it introduced me to those bands, made me look up the real fucking songs and the albums it was on, and became a diehard fan of those bands ever since. This too is basically the Raj Days revisited and a bunch of shit that was on like B sides of singles and stuff. So you got the whole 1987 Garage Days Revisited, which I want a hard copy of, even though it's on the second disc. I want that so fucking bad. It's out of print. Metallica needs to re-release that. When they cover songs like Last Caress from Misfits and Green Hell from Misfits, great shit. Um, then he gets shit from like '84 when they do Am I Evil and Blitzkrieg, Diamond Head cover, Am I Evil. They got B sides and one offs. Um, Stone Cold Crazy from Queen. So What? Anti Nowhere League. They kill that So What shit. Love that. That was on the Japanese pressing of the Black album, matter of fact. They have a Motorhead section called Motor Headache. They did it in '95. They do Overkill, Damage Case, Stone Dead Forever, and Too Late, Too Late. Great covers, amazing cover songs. They kill it. I absolutely love this album. Double disc, it's fucking fantastic. Love it. Metallica, Garage Inc., 1998. Great shit, yo. So that's that. Here's the next batch in the ranking. Next is their newest album, their latest album released in 2016. I'm talking about Hardwired to Self Destruct. Ah, man, this album is fucking amazing. Absolutely adore this album. A double album. I enjoy both fucking discs. This is just a great album. Hardwired is so fucking good, man. I love Hardwired. You got this smarky fucking, metalheads out there. Oh man, James, yeah, you're fucking, so edgy, swearing, just corny as fuck, yo. That's amazing lyrics. We're all fucked, shit out of luck. Oh man, Hardwired to self-destruct, and it goes real fucking heavy. Absolutely love that shit. Atlas Rise is really fucking good. Moth into a Flame, love Dream No More. It's so fucking good. Halo on Fire. Whew, that's my favorite song on the whole album. I fucking love that shit. Confusion, Man Unkind, Here Comes Revenge, and My Savage, Murder One. All fucking great shit. Spit Out the Bone is like a fucking time travel to 1980 fucking six for them. Just absolutely amazing. They did that thing on here. You know, James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich, Kirk Hammett, and Robert Trujillo did their fucking thing on here. I love this album. Absolutely love it. You know what I mean? Oh, the album cover, that biting crowbar. One of Crowbar's albums, they use that. Not really, kind of. The distorted faces together, but not really, in my opinion. Just an amazing fucking album. I love it. Love they use the old school logo. Oh man, this album is so fucking good. When this came out, I loved bumping it, man. I still do. This album is like so fucking good. I can never get enough of it, to be honest with you. I always when I listen to this, I have a blast. This is such a good fucking album. Absolutely love this album. Metallica, Hardwired to Self Destruct, 2016. Amazing album. Halo on Fire is so fucking good. Love it. Great shit. Next, the Game Changer. We got 1991's Black Album. One of the few and only albums I also have on cassette. I bet you can see that, but yeah, right there. CD and cassette. But this shit is just great. I'm quite the big fan of this, and it's very sentimental to me. It's my introduction to the band, and I get why those like 1985 thrashers would hate it because it is so different than the first four. You know what I mean? But just a slew of incredible songs on here, man. And a Sandman is great. I love the lyrics to that. Sad but True is so fucking good. Do my work, do my dirty work, scapegoat. You know what I mean? It's like that's some cold blooded shit right there, man. I hate when Kid Rock used that on that American Badass. Cringe worthy like a motherfucker. And I do like early Kid Rock, yes. But that shit, terrible. Cringy as fuck. Hate it. Um Unforgiven, good shit right there. Holier Than Now is great. My One of my favorite songs, top three song for me. Don't Tread on Me is fucking great. Through the Never is great. Nothing Else Matters is good, but I do get fucking sick of it. I'll be honest. A Wolfman Man, great. The Guy That Failed, amazing. My Friend in Misery, those fucking bass lines from Jason Newsted, amazing. And The Struggle Within, great. This is a fucking solid album. Came out in 1991. It's very fucking overlooked. It's one of the most famous metal albums and albums of all time, but overlooked by the diehards, I would say. Like they just a lot of people don't like this. Said it was a big fucking, fall off for them, but I don't think so whatsoever. They would have wanted them to be thrashed their whole career, you know what I mean? Even though Slayer done it and Slayer did it fucking well. I suggest they could have done that. Like if Cliff Burton hadn't passed away in 1986, I doubt that Cliff would like something like this. You know what I mean? I highly doubt he would cut his hair as well. You don't know the man personally, but you could tell. I don't think he would be down for that. But hey, who knows, man? But this shit, amazing. I would consider it a classic. Yes, I love this album, man. The Black Album, 1991, Metallica. Amazing album. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Classic. They tore their asses off for this album. Like they started 91, didn't stop to like 93, Amazing shit. They were on top of the world around this time, yo. Black Album, 1991. Next. And Justice for All, 1998. I mean 1988. uh Fresh off Cliff Burton's death in 1986, they found Jason Newsted, who was in Flotsam and Jetsam. He was a big Metallica fan. He got in the band and did Garage Days Revisited or whatever, and the anticipation for a new album was very, very high. And a lot of things would be new to the band when this came out. Like they did their first video for the first time for the amazing single One. I love that. This is very technical. Metallica gets very technical on this album. I absolutely adore this album. It's a fucking classic. The one complaint about it, and that's they cut down Jason Newsted's bass. And in my opinion, that's a fucking mistake. You know what I mean? They just took it out. When they re-released this, because they are gonna re-release this, along with the like a box set treatment like Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and Puppets got, they should include the original bass tracks, man, and have Jason on it. You picked them. Why do that? That was so fucking stupid. I can't stand behind that. But yeah, I love these band pictures. That's so cool. You got Kirk Hammett right there, Lars Ulrich, James Hetfield, Jason Newsted. This album is just fucking amazing. My favorite track on here, hands down, Harvester's Sorrow, man. So fucking good. Love the lyrics. Drink up, shoot in, let the beatings begin. Distributor of pain, your loss becomes my gain. Oh man, fucking love that. So fucking good. Blackened is just chaotic. Love Blackened. Got the long but amazing song. Keeps me entertained throughout. And Justice for All, the title track. Ah, the Beholder, so fucking good. And Lars Ulrich's drum sound in here is fucking incredible. It's thunderous. So all you dumb fucks saying Lars Ulrich is a terrible fucking guitar player, get fucked. He's drummer. Get fucked. Excuse me, yo. It's like fucking 7 in the morning. I'm fucking up a little bit, but yeah. You think, and it's like I'm already 30 minutes and I'm not gonna do a whole video over for that little fuck up. But you think Lars Ulrich is a shitty drummer? Get fucked because he's an incredible drummer. And my fucking laptop's dying. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to pause for a minute, or my voice will get all deep because I gotta plug the plug in. So we're gonna wait 1 second. Hopefully that worked. But yeah, man, this shit is just amazing. I think this is one of their best albums, and like Lars is an amazing drummer, So on this shit, like this era, I would say definitely, and he killed it on there. So a lot of people saying that Lars is trash. Just shut the fuck up. Have your own opinion, but people be going overboard with that Lars is a shitty drummer shit. But yeah, the frayed ends of sanity. Oh, it's amazing. That fucking the riffs on there is just great. To Live Is to Die, amazing instrumental. Dyer's Eve. Oh, probably my second favorite song on here, man. Dear mother, dear father. And nothing wrong with this at all, except for there should be bass. That's it. Other than that, fantastic, fantastic album. 10 out of fucking 10. And Justice for All, 1988. Absolute masterpiece. Love it. Next, 1983. Kill 'Em All. Metallica's first album. You got Cliff Burton right there, Lars Ulrich, James Hetfield, Kirk Hammett, Dave Mustaine was in the band. Dave Mustaine's supposed to be on here. Of Megadeth fame, obviously y'all know that. He wrote The Four Horsemen. I think he wrote something. Phantom Lord. I can't remember what else. Dave wrote, but this album is fucking bangers, man, from beginning to end. Now, one bad thing about this album, I love it. James Hetfield sounds really young on here. Hit the lights out the gate, just amazing shit. The Four Horsemen, Horsemen are drawing nearer. Love that shit, man. Motor Breath, Jump in the Fire is really good. Anesthesia, Pulling Teeth, instrumental from Cliff Burton. That's why Cliff Burton, hands down, right now, I'll say this, he is my favorite bassist of all time. Not because he's fucking dead, just because how amazing his playing is. It's just he's like Hendrix on the bass, man. Kills that shit. Whiplash, yo. Fucking love that shit. Phantom Lord, one of my favorite fucking songs, man. Absolutely love it. Love the breakdown in that song. Great shit. No Remorse is so fucking good. Seek and Destroy, yo. Everyone knows Seek and Destroy. That is like a Metallica anthem. Fucking love that. The riffing on there, the chorus on there. To be so young and have a great, somewhat, the lyrics in here are kind of childish, We'll never stop, we'll never quit because we're Metallica, shit like that, But it's still great. And the Seek and Destroy lyrics are phenomenal. Love that. Metal Militia, fantastic, fantastic. Some pressings had the Blitzkrieg cover on here, man. Mine's don't. They remastered this. I want to get the remaster of it. I really do. That and Ride the Lightning I want to get. But yeah, man, this is just so fucking good. The birth of thrash, in my opinion. Yes, the first thrash album, in my opinion. That crunchy fucking guitar. Everything about this shit is just amazing. Amazing. Metallica with Kill 'Em All. Just an incredible fucking album. 1983. A fucking masterpiece of a record. Love it. Metallica's second record. 1984. Ride the Lightning. Some people consider this Metallica's greatest album, and you know what, yo? I wouldn't fucking argue with that, yo, because this album is just a fucking classic. Absolutely. straight out the gate, fight fire with fire, just absolutely incredible. The title track, Ride the Lightning, some of the best songwriting they ever done is on here. For Whom the Bell Tolls, man, that fucking intro, you think it's a fucking guitar, yo, that's Cliff Burton on his bass. That wah 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 wah, just so fucking good. Fade to Black, my favorite Metallica song of all time. I love Fade to Black, so fucking good. Trapped Under Ice, amazing. Escape, a lot of people don't like for some stupid reason. Escape sounds like a new wave of British heavy metal track. It really does, and it's fucking great. I love Escape. Creeping Death, so fucking good. The lyrics on Creeping Death are so fucking good. I think Cliff Burton was watching like the Ten Commandments and got it from that. I want to say, from what I remember, and he ran it across the band, and the band's like, "Yes, use that idea." The Call of the Cthulhu, great shit, amazing instrumental. My favorite Metallica instrumental, no, fuck that. We'll get to that later. My second favorite Metallica instrumental, definitely. Just love this shit. Amazing, amazing album. What I like about the album too is the booklet. That is so fucking cool. All those band shots right there of Cliff, Lars, James, and Kirk. And this photo is really cool too, right there. You can barely see it because it's webcam. It's absolute shit, but yeah. Those photos, you got them backstage performing, and you got them right there, that band shot. It's really cool, man. I like that a lot. Yeah, man. Ride the Lightning. Absolutely classic. Classic album. Someone told me this is the best Metallica album. Like I said, I wouldn't fucking argue. I wouldn't. Great 1984. Ride the Lightning. Phenomenal. Phenomenal shit. Metallica with their very last album with Cliff Burton, and my favorite Metallica album of all time, Master of Puppets, 1986. Man, just what can I say? Fucking perfection. Produced by Flaming Respution and Metallica. Just an amazing album. What the fuck, man? Nothing wrong with this at all. Battery. That's brutality personified right there. Starts with a nice acoustic guitar, then gets to just fucking mayhem. Master of Puppets, yo. Great, great shit right there. Classic. The lyrics on there. The best lyrical Metallica album, I want to say. Chop your breakfast on a mirror. Cocaine and shit, man. Love that. Welcome Home Sanitarium. About how people get mistreated in, like, mental institutions and stuff. Just an amazing fucking song. I love that track. Disposable Heroes. Back to the Front. Great, great shit right there. Leper Messiah. Oh, fantastic. Orion, my favorite Metallica instrumental of all time. No doubt about it. Orion is fantastic. And then you got Damage Incorporated, man. So fucking good. One of the. Fuck this. This is my second favorite metal album of all time. Right behind Black Sabbath's 1972 Masterpiece Volume 4 is this, in my opinion. This is the best metal album out of the big four. I don't care what nobody says. This is the best thrash album of all time. It's better than Rain in Blood. This is just my opinion. Master of Puppets is a fucking masterpiece, yo. So is the first four should be in the Smithsonian. But this shit is my favorite. There's not many metal albums touching this. This is how you format together a metal album. This is pure fucking epicness. This album is everything I want in a metal record. It is just great. There's nothing I have to complain about this. They went on tour with Ozzy Osbourne during the Ultimate Sin era in 1986. and did a couple of dates with, when Cliff was still in the band, and they did some great shows. They blew Ozzy off the fucking stage, and during that tour in Sweden, they got into a terrible fucking bus accident that took the life of the amazing Cliff Burton. Um, it was terrible, man. Obviously, I wasn't around. I was only 1 year old when that happened. But what I hear from my uncle and stuff like that, it was fucking terrible. And fucking the bus driver said that he slipped on ice, and James Hetfield, he remembers in his underwear and socks just walking, saying he don't see no black ice anywhere. You know what I mean? He smelled the liquor on the guy's breath. The guy was fucking drunk, which is so fucked up. Um, yeah, man. Cliff, and Kirk were arguing for which bunk to sleep on and stuff like that, and they drew cards, and Cliff won, and Kirk was like, "It's probably better anyway," the bunk that he had or whatever, and they were joking around like that, and yeah, man. During the night, the fucking bus just flipped over. They got woke up by hot coffee being spilled all over them, and Cliff got thrown out the bus. Then the bus flipped and landed on him again. Like, how terrible is that? And James Hetfield said he remembers seeing Cliff's feet sticking from under the bus. He said it's burned in his mind. That is so fucking sad. And I almost shed tears thinking about it because Cliff Burton was the fucking man, yo. Like, my favorite bassist of all time, as I stated. And Metallica gets so much fucking hate for some stupid reason, but they're one of the greatest bands of all time and one of my favorites. All hail Master of Puppets. Fucking love it. Cannot wait to get that deluxe edition. Metallica, Master of Puppets, 1986. My favorite Metallica album, hands fucking down. Greatness. So yeah, yo. Hope y'all enjoying that. This is a long video, like all my discography rankings are for the most part. So yeah, I fucking love y'all. I hope you're enjoying this. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the flip side. All right. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.